When she screamed in my ear, that's when everybody saw how shocked I was. And, when I turned, I had to lean back because she was really close. She had many, many inappropriate words to say around my kids.
She went viral for stealing a baseball from a kid. Now she's filing the biggest lawsuit in sports history. The woman known as Phillies Karen just sued Major League Baseball, Twitter, TikTok, and dozens of influencers, claiming they all profited from destroying her life. Her legal team says she has evidence that could change everything about how viral content works. This isn't just about getting revenge. If Karen wins this case, every viral video could become grounds for a lawsuit. Every meme could trigger a federal case. The entire influencer industry could collapse overnight. Karen stepped up to the microphones looking completely different from the aggressive woman in the viral video. Her hands shook as she read a prepared statement that would ignite the internet all over again. That night at the Phillies game, I didn't just lose a baseball. I lost my dignity, my career, and my freedom. Strangers scream at me in grocery stores. My children get bullied at school. I can't walk my dog without people yelling cruel names at me. Her voice cracked as she continued. My entire life has been reduced to 30 seconds of footage, and I'm here to make sure this never happens to anyone else. But the real shock came when her attorney announced the lawsuit targets Major League Baseball for negligence and protecting fan privacy, Twitter and TikTok for using their algorithms to spread her humiliation worldwide, and over 40 influencers who made millions of views and dollars from her worst moment. The legal documents reveal disturbing allegations about how Karen's viral moment was deliberately exploited for profit. According to the filing, MLB replay operators were specifically instructed to show her confrontation multiple times during the broadcast because controversy increases viewership rating. Social media platforms allegedly detected that Karen content generated massive engagement and automatically pushed it to millions of users who never searched for it. The internet exploded immediately. Within minutes, hashtags started trending again. Karen sues America, Baseballgate, viral revenge. The memes flooded back, but this time they targeted her legal team too. People photoshopped courtroom sketches showing her still holding the baseball. Others made jokes about her suing her way out of consequences. But legal experts weren't laughing. They started analyzing her case and realized something terrifying for tech companies and sports leagues. If Karen's lawsuit survives the initial legal challenges, it could open the floodgates for every person who's ever gone viral. Every embarrassing video could become a potential federal case worth millions in damages. The stakes are massive for everyone involved. Internal MLB documents obtained through legal discovery allegedly show executives celebrating Karen's viral moment because it drove record viewership numbers. One leaked email reportedly contains executives discussing how conflict content consistently outperforms regular highlights in terms of audience retention and advertising revenue. This evidence suggests that Karen's humiliation wasn't just accidental footage that happened to go viral. According to her legal team, it was deliberately promoted and monetized by a billion-dollar sports organization that knew exactly what they were doing when they kept replaying her confrontation with the father and child. Social media companies are preparing their strongest legal defense, Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. This law has protected platforms from being held responsible for user-generated content for over 20 years. But Karen's lawyers claim this case is different because they're not targeting what users posted, they're attacking the algorithmic systems that amplified her humiliation far beyond its natural reach. Court filings reveal that Twitter's engagement algorithms allegedly identified Karen-related content as highly shareable and automatically distributed it to millions of additional users who had no connection to baseball or the original incident. TikTok's recommendation system supposedly pushed her video to teenagers who then created thousands of copycat memes, each one spreading the viral cycle further. The influencer defendants are facing their own legal nightmare. Content creators who built massive followings by making reaction videos, remixes, and commentary about Karen's moment are now being sued for profiting from her pain. One YouTuber reportedly generated over $300,000 in ad revenue from Karen-themed content alone. A TikToker built her entire brand around Karen spotting videos, with the Phillies incident as her most popular content. These creators argue they were just commenting on news and exercising their free speech rights. But Karen's legal team has evidence showing some influencers deliberately searched for her personal information, amplified false rumors about her identity, and created content specifically designed to increase harassment against her. Behind the scenes, corporate legal teams are in emergency mode. MLB executives are reportedly discussing settlement offers that could reach tens of millions of dollars, terrified of what a jury trial might reveal about their internal practices. League sources admit that if Karen wins, every fan interaction caught on camera could become a legal liability. Tech companies are equally worried. Platforms that built trillion-dollar valuations on user engagement are suddenly facing the possibility that their core business model could be legally toxic. Internal documents subpoenaed in Karen's case allegedly show executives discussing viral acceleration protocols that specifically promote controversial content because it drives platform addiction and advertising revenue. The most damaging revelation came from a surprise witness. A former MLB broadcast employee stepped forward claiming that Karen's incident was deliberately featured during post-game highlight packages because internal research showed that villain content kept viewers watching significantly longer than positive sports moments. According to this whistleblower, MLB maintains detailed analytics on fan behavior patterns, and negative viral content consistently outperforms traditional highlights in terms of audience retention, social media sharing, and overall broadcast ratings. This testimony suggests that Karen wasn't just unlucky, she was systematically exploited by a sports entertainment industry that profits from public humiliation. The implications extend far beyond Karen's individual case. If her legal team can prove that major corporations deliberately amplify and monetize viral humiliation content, it could fundamentally change how the internet operates. Platforms might need to implement systems that limit how widely embarrassing content can spread. Content creators might need consent before featuring random people in monetized videos, but Karen faces a cruel paradox. Her fight to escape viral fame has made her more famous than ever. Every news story about her lawsuit features her face. Every legal hearing gets live-streamed and turned into new memes. Her battle against viral culture has gone viral itself, creating endless loops of attention that feed the same system she's trying to destroy. The preliminary court hearings are already generating new viral content. Videos of Karen walking into the courthouse get turned into TikTok memes. Her lawyer's press statements become Twitter audio clips. Court sketch artists draw her, and those images get shared millions of times across social media platforms. Corporate defendants are betting that federal judges will dismiss her case using established legal precedents that have protected platforms and broadcasters for decades. But Karen's legal team is preparing for a long legal war, armed with discovery requests that could expose exactly how viral content gets manufactured and distributed by some of the world's most powerful media companies. The real battle isn't happening in the courtroom, though. It's unfolding across every social media platform in America. Public opinion will ultimately determine Karen's fate, and she needs to convince millions of people that she's a victim rather than someone trying to escape consequences for her own behavior. But changing public perception might be impossible when the very platforms she's suing control how her story gets told and distributed. Every positive article about her case has to compete with an endless stream of memes, jokes, and commentary that reinforces her villain status. As legal depositions begin and evidence gets revealed through the discovery process, the central question becomes clear. Is Karen a groundbreaking civil rights pioneer who's finally holding big tech accountable for their role in viral harassment? Or is she just the most litigious meme in internet history, trying to sue her way out of personal responsibility? The woman who wanted a baseball has declared war on the entire digital economy. Her case will either establish new legal protections for people who get humiliated online, or it will get dismissed as a frivolous lawsuit that wastes everyone's time and money. But even if Karen loses in court, her case has already succeeded in exposing how viral content really works behind the scenes. The algorithms, the profit motives, the deliberate amplification of human suffering for corporate gain, it's all being laid bare in federal court documents that anyone can read. Whether she wins or loses, Karen has forced America to confront some uncomfortable questions about the price of our digital entertainment. When we watch someone's worst moment and share it with our friends, who profits from that content? When platforms detect that humiliation videos drive engagement, should they be allowed to amplify that suffering for advertising revenue? These questions don't have easy answers, but they're finally being asked in a place where the stakes actually matter. Federal court is the one arena where viral mobs can't vote, where algorithms don't decide what gets seen, and where billion-dollar corporations have to answer for their business practices under oath. The Karen who broke the internet is now trying to break the system that broke her. Win or lose, she's guaranteed her place in digital history as either the woman who changed everything about viral culture or the person who proved that some memes are truly indestructible. The only certainty is that millions of people will be watching, commenting, and probably making new memes about whatever happens next. Because in the end, that's what the internet does. We consume every story, judge every participant, and move on to the next viral moment. The difference is that this time, the subject might actually fight back successfully, and if she does, it could be the last time any of us feel completely safe laughing at someone else's worst 30 seconds caught on camera.